Alright, so welcome back to another cooking video. Today I'm going to actually be making a apple cinnamon and egg pancake. Now, one thing that I've been really fond of lately is making these pancakes with plenty of eggs in them, and then I'll either throw oatmeal in there or some type of flavored muffin mix or bread mix. It's pretty unconventional, but it's been working really well. These taste excellent, and today I'm just going to go with the apple cinnamon variety. Lately I've also been doing cinnamon streusel, as you've probably noticed. So one thing that's going to be different about these pancakes is they're actually going to be waffles, and that's because we have a waffle maker and I just felt like using it. I've been making the pancakes. Sometimes they get a little bit tough to flip because I just make one giant pancake, which is the size of, the entire frying pan. But yeah, I just want to try out the waffle maker today, so today, waffles. Okay, so as far as ingredients go, I've got the apple cinnamon muffin mix, I've got my 5 eggs, and basically as far as true ingredients go, that's really it. I've got the olive oil there, and I'm just going to use that to grease up the waffle maker a little bit. I've got a whisk, I've got the waffle maker, and I've got my mixing bowl, and that should really be everything you need to get this recipe going for you. So this recipe is real simple. You guys know that I love simple recipes. It's really the way to go about it, in my opinion. I don't want to sit in the kitchen and cook for 45 minutes just for one meal. I want to cook for 10 minutes, and that's for like a more extravagant meal. I don't want to sit in the kitchen for an hour or 45 minutes. So real simple. First step is just cracking your eggs into your mixing bowl. 5 eggs. You can use more or less, just depending on your calorie needs. So 5 eggs cracked into the mixing bowl, simple enough. Okay, so now the next step, you're going to want your scale. You're going to want your digital kitchen scale. We're just going to pop the mixing bowl onto the scale, turn it on, get it set up for grams. And what I'm looking for is about 300 calories worth of this muffin mix. I definitely don't use it all. I mean, you'd have a huge pancake if you used it all, and you'd have enough calories for a couple days probably too. So, okay, so I'm going to be using the main ingredient in that muffin mix, which is just the powdered mix. It also comes with some apple filling right here, and then some oat topping. And I'm actually going to throw a little bit of this in there too, because it's excellent. Everybody loves oats. There's nothing wrong with them. So I'm going to go with 300 calories worth, which is going to be about 2 servings worth, and it says each serving is about 45 grams. So I'm going to go with about 90 grams of this apple cinnamon mix. I'm just going to be a little bit shy of 90 because I am going to be adding some of the oats. So I'm going to go with 80, and then I'm going to drop my oats in there as well. And just get a total of 90 grams, which is going to be right around where I need to be calorie-wise. I like to be pretty close, but I don't really get too intricate with, 5 calories here, 5 calories there. So like I said, 90 grams of the mix in total, and then all you have to do is just use your whisk, mix it up a little bit. So what you've really got is a lot of egg compared to your amount of mix. So just get this going real fast, get this done. Okay, so I've got my mix. We'll see if you can see it. Not the greatest, but it's basic mix, a lot of eggs. So what comes next is just to get the waffle going. So like I said, I'm going to drop some olive oil in there just to grease it up a little bit. So this would be my first time doing waffles here with this particular mix. So we'll just see how this goes. I set the waffle maker to minimum because I really don't want to burn it. Okay, so I've got it filled up. Looks like it's going to be just fine. This is going to make a couple. Waffles. It looks like. All right, so just lock it, spin it. Now it's a little more runny than your regular run-of-the-mill pancake mix, just because there's so many more eggs and there's really not that much mix. But that's okay. I mean, that gives you a higher protein waffle. There's some great healthy fats in there. And actually, the reason that I chose this particular mix is the fact that it has 0 trans fat. And also the first few ingredients are really nice. We've got whole wheat flour, sugar, and quick rolled oats. Now, obviously the sugar isn't something that you're going to look for in your ingredient list as a top priority, but it does have the whole wheat flour and the quick rolled oats, which I like to see. So this is really not that bad. 0 trans fat, that's the main reason that I got it. But also those, the first 2 out of 3 ingredients are not bad either. So I recommend it. It's a Duncan Hines 100% whole grain variety. So it sounds like this thing is making some noises here. I'm just going to check it out. Seems like it really wanted to pop open. Alright, now this actually seems like it's about done already. So let me just grab a plate here. And that's going to be done already. By the way, no spatulas needed. You just pull it out with your hands. It's a lot more alpha to do it with your hands. No tools required. All right, so number 2 here. Let's just keep it going. I'm actually surprised at how quick that went. I mean, that went real fast. Okay, so it looks like this is going to make about 2.5 waffles, to be honest. Okay, make your flip quick because it is a little bit runny. It will run out the side, but just make it quick. And that one was a lot better than the first one. I've got a little bit of overspill on the first one, but it just takes a little bit of time to learn how it works. So what we're looking at is, I can show this. This is a apple cinnamon flavored waffle. It's going to taste amazing. I'm probably going to throw a little bit of butter on it, probably a little bit of syrup too, but yeah, that is a nice looking apple cinnamon waffle. High protein, high healthy fat, not to mention a nice carb source. This is just a nice protein plus carb plus fat meal. So apparently when this thing starts making noises, and it sounds like it's going to try to get out itself, that's when it's about done. So let me just flip this open. Seems like this one went pretty fast too, but that's the way it goes. Alright, so it basically just popped open on its own now. This one I put a little more mix in, and this one turned out a little bit better. It's a little bit thicker, fuller. Okay, great looking waffle. We'll just get like a quarter of a waffle going. We'll just call that a quaffle. How you want to top these, I'm going to leave that up to you. You can top it however you want. If you want like some more fat macros, you drop some butter on here. If you want some more carb macros, drop some maple syrup on here. You could always throw berries in the mix. There's no problem with that. But yeah, this is just the basic layout on how to make a nice, change it from a traditional pancake. It's an apple cinnamon, oat, and egg waffle. Now I'm going to enjoy these. Personally, I'm probably going to throw a little maple syrup on here and some butter just because I'm trying to build up right now. This is about 650 calories right here, and I've been hitting 800 per meal. So my goal right now is to add another 150 calories, and today is a training day for me. I prefer to be a little bit carb heavy on my training days. So I'll definitely be adding some maple syrup to these guys. Thanks again. Hope you enjoyed the video. We got apple cinnamon, oat, and egg waffles.